Hello everyone, Coyote Jack, and I saw this article from Better Bachelor. I'm just going to give you my 5 cents opinion because this is something that they don't like to talk about much, but I think it's very worth it considering what happened in Panama. Like a movie scene, 77-year-old motorist shoots to Minecraft, two protesters blocking traffic. As climatic stupid fox took to another intersection to block traffic in what has become one of several predictable protesting methods, the unthinkable happened when an angered motorist opened fire, Minecrafting two of the demonstrators. The shocking incident took place in Panama and images were captured and posted onto social media where the debate unfolded about wherever this was a not so surprising result. It was not surprising at all. It was expected. It was a matter of time. Result of stupid fuck protesters being allowed to physically block traffic with few consequences. That's the thing. The government is enforcing this because, let's face it, chromatic change is just bullshit. It doesn't exist. It's just a fear mongering about how to take away people's freedoms. Just look at fucking UK putting those devices to check the pollution of your car, and depending if you are circulating around certain times, you are just going to get fined for it, or because you want to save the planet. And then these stupid activists claim that they need to reduce the carbon of the earth, but the reality is people are carbon, humans are carbon, and they want to erase that. They are into genos Minecrafting, mass Minecrafting, and they are doing it in a very stupid political way. Now, since I get out of my chest, that's the thing. It was fun enough the way how these stupid sacks of shit, wasters of oxygen, do inconvenience to your average people, and they are not afraid of provoking a fucking accident. You have seen or just stop oil doing that on the streets of United Kingdom. You have these ones now in Panama protesting. If you are so mad about this, why are you not protesting around that mine? No, instead you want to force people to fight a stupid fight that they're not part of it, and especially is just an useless one. And now let's continue. Several reports offered information about the gunman who was identified as a 77-year-old American lawyer. Now this is where it gets interesting. And the moments leading up to this confrontation with the activists who were reportedly protesting a mining contract. And this is in quotes. Disturbing footage showed a man with gray hair and glasses casually approaching the blockade of the Pan American Highway and waving his finger while arguing with the demonstrator, before pulling out a gun and opening fire, the New York Post reported. Other footage showed people standing around bodies interrolled in the Chemi sector west of Panama City, as well as the gunman being covered and led to a squad car. The paper continued. Police later shared a photo of the suspect handcuffed to a pipe as he was identified as Kenneth Darlington, a 77-year-old and professor. And this is the point I want to get here. Who holds dual citizenship in the US and Panama, according to Newsroom Panama and Agence France Presse. This dude lived a long life. If he's a lawyer and a professor, and you could guess he was born in a time where a lot of strong morals were very strongly endorsed. something that is not done here or everyone else in current year. And he said, and none of these fuckers, move away. You are a fucking nonsense. I just want to go to my destination, and you are just a fucking inconvenience. I mean, you see from these images, there is one of these state roads where a lot of trucks passing by because they have to do deliveries. That's what these fuckers do. They want to force people, taking away their freedom, and even endorsing that they join their cause, or else they're going to be in a fucking inconvenience. And one of the demonstrators reportedly passed away at the scene and another at the hospital, where he was rushed. Complete information was not fully available, but several reports identified the shooter as Kenneth Darlington, to the Santa Monica Observer, which called him a local. Had a slight differences in his name, reporting the gunman was named in local media as Kenneth Franklin Darlington Salas. Interesting mixing of last names. Is he convicted? Mr. Salas could be sentenced to house arrest rather than being sent to jail because of his age. Well, it's Panama. At this point, they like to claim that it's because he has dual citizenship. Oh man, you should have seen how in Mexico they treat ones with citizenship when the law is not looking. Yeah, and honestly, Panama is a leftist hole, one of them. I mean, come on, you have seen the Panama Papers, how it is like the Canary Islands version in Latin America of a way where you can actually do tax evasion, and only the big cities receive the money, and the towns are surrounding them. They just get fucked. Well, another thing I needed to take out of my chest here. But here you have the image of this dude. Look at this, and honestly, this just looks like a movie. He just shouted. He's not like fucking angry. Just look at this. The dead expression in his eyes. The dead eyes. Yeah, yeah. I just fucking done with these idiots. And then you have a video where, of course, you look at the climate stupid. He fell into the ground. And just for read you this, footage posted on social media showed the motorist walking from his car, demanding protesters get out of the road, the audio reported. Initially, Mr. Sala removed tires, and he did. He said, you fuck this shit, which were obstructing the road. The protesters, according to witnesses, shouted at the man, "Are you going to Minecraft someone?" And the gunman replied, "You want to be the first?" Oh shit! You want to be the first? So this is the look in these idiots. They fuck around with someone they should not fucking around, and they ended up finding out. And I don't have any kind of sympathy for them. This fucker could provoke accidents on the street by their stupid protests, and then you have even these fuckers blocking ambulances, fire trucks. Yeah, they don't have sympathy for life, so why should I have sympathy for them? He opened fire. The first shooting at protester holding a flag, and then a second man who went to confront him. I just thought it was a mob. You don't hold a flag like that. Oh, Jesus. Before walking off and removing three trunks that had been blocking in the road, he was then arrested. A small servant continued. Local media identified the victim as Abdiel Diaz, a teacher and union activist. Oh, fucking course. Fucking course. He has to be one of these union teachers. Oh, man. It's just. The dots connect itself once there is actually true info around us. Hey, I'm not surprised. I dealt with them. They are just some fucking parasites. They don't do their job, but they leech up government's money. And by that I mean taxpayer money. And Ivan Mendoza. And this is the video. And then you have people like Mike Watch commenting on this. But well, let's read this. This is a fact that has no place in society called by supported like ours. Supportive like ours. Read a translation of a post on social media by Panama President Laurentino Cortizo, who expressed his condolence. Record his name because some shit about leftism and corruption is going to come up very easily. You have Malwash here now. Let's look what he has to say. Left-wing protesters have been harassing, accosting, and interfering with people's lives with reckless abandon for years. That's true. For a Tradcot, this is true. This is absolutely true. I agree with that. It was only a matter of time before this happened, and I expect it will not be the last time. That one I agree too. And this one is from Wilderness. Just look at the roads. That's what I want. I was trying to say. This is the full image, man. And then look at the trucks. I bet one of them could be an ambulance behind because accidents happen, emergencies happen, and these fuckers they don't care. And why should I care that they one of them lost their life? Seriously. The violence came during the third week of protest. Third week. They are non-stop and he was fucking done. He was so fed up. I don't condone Minecrafting, but I could understand it. And honestly, I don't have sympathy for these activists losing their lives. In fact, ironically enough, he did something good. Because those activists always say that, yeah, we should reduce carbon pollution. Well, he reduced carbon pollution just as these activists wanted. Why are you bitching about it? That's what you wanted. So, eat it, you sack of shit. And just want to read you another post that people are responding to this. And this one from Oilfield Random. This is why getting your ass whooped can be positive. It is your valuable lesson. I agree because there is a very big difference between physical discipline and physical abuse. It's just so fucking clear. If you are an unruling child doing stupid shit, you deserve a spanking. And that's what in current year, or should I say past 2000s, is something that people lack nowadays. And in some countries in Latin America is very evident. No exceptions. And just to read you this, you fuck around long enough, and eventually you're gonna fuck around with the wrong one, and that's true. Actually, kinda surprised it took this long. And this one, I actually agree more of all of this. Pretty falling down, SK. The movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas. This one, that movie, it's so aligned with this one. It all started with this, with a traffic block. Uh, the dude had enough. Life has been wrong him, and he just snap. And then you have this end result. Time Magazine Persons of the Year. I don't think so. New meme format just dropped. Ah, yeah, they're going to endorse this dude. You can see more clearly here. The, the looks like he's fucking done. Given how common road rage incidents are, it is especially dangerous games to stand in the highway and cause a traffic jam on purpose. You have an idea who might be on those cars, how on edge they might be, how fed up, etc. Yeah. Uh, I going to give credit to Mark Walsh on this one. The tweet didn't open. Yeah, here is. This is why I generally I advise to intentionally infuriate hundreds of already stressed people all at once. Ill advised. So you have been warned that people like that could be around those traffic jams you are provoking. So you are just fucking around and you are going to find it out so soon. History always proves you can only push people around for so long before they start fighting back. I'm sure this man had nothing to lose, and his mind eventually broke. It will be the best if the police will arrest people blocking the roads. It's very strange how police was born around leftist protesters. That's because they are siding with them. That's the thing. That's why I don't have sympathy for them, especially if Panama is endorsing this, just like the United Kingdom, just like European Union, just like. Imagine how this is not happening in the United States. Even though, yeah, you have fucking Summer of Love, but not this kind of protest. Especially, try it on Texas. Maybe you will find out more sooner than what this guy did in 3 weeks. Damn, did he have Martin Scorsese directed? This action shot with the shell casing still flipping in the air is badass. I kinda agree with that. People like it up, and so on and so on. This is what we are. People push it to the edge. This is the fucking end result. And this one is instead of having people MK Ultra by the CIA, you have a dude who say fucking enough. And in another country that is not the US. But funny enough, he has a US citizenship, and for the longest he lived, or should I say the era he was born with, they were teaching lessons in how to not escalate things, and he has said fucking enough.